Hello, welcome to How to Score a Rockin' LinkedIn Profile. My name is Jeffrey DeSocio of AIMC Business Solutions. So what we'll do tonight is I'll do a quick introduction, a little bit about my background, and then we'll go over, so what if you had no LinkedIn profile at all? What was the world like before LinkedIn, before there was even computers? We'll go into that. Why should you care about your LinkedIn profile? And then we'll go over some LinkedIn statistics and go over, probably a little bit of a background of that, of some stats, some great stats. And then we'll dive right into the 8 tips for scoring a rocked in LinkedIn profile. And then we'll do some closing thoughts and some next steps for you. So a little bit about me. I am a 30-year IT professional currently in talent management, as well as I've owned my own marketing and business networking company, AIMC Business Solutions, for about 15 years. I've been networking even longer than that, and I founded Mass Professional Networking in 2013, which is based in the greater Boston area. And I've been a LinkedIn member since almost the beginning, back in 2006. So what if you've never had a LinkedIn profile at all? Oh, look at the world before social media. Look at all those gadgets you used to have on your desk to connect with people, to see pictures. And this is a great picture to kind of goes over all the different social media platforms, from LinkedIn to Pinterest to YouTube and of course Facebook and others. And then, the right side shows a blank business card. Now, if you're a professional today and you're not on LinkedIn, this is the perception people have of you, because LinkedIn is the #1 professional social media platform in the world. So if you're not on LinkedIn, you're a blank business card. So why should you care about your LinkedIn profile? I get at this a lot. People ask me, why do I need to be on LinkedIn? It's pretty obvious. If you're a professional, you should be on LinkedIn. Bottom line. Why? Clients and coworkers are checking you out all the time. They're seeing what's going on with you, and that's always good to share, because that would help you in the case you're looking for your next opportunity, because that's potential employers and employees are checking you out. LinkedIn kind of automates it, because remember the back in the days when you used to apply for jobs back in the 80s, we used to have to type a letter, type a cover letter, put it in an envelope, mail it, and hope for the best, and maybe make a phone call on the end. LinkedIn kind of automates that for you. And that also gives you potential job and business leads. Most companies have a company page on LinkedIn, and they have a job page that would share opportunities. And of course, you would have business leads if you're running your own business and you're looking for your clients in the right demographics. And the most important reason you should care is building relationships, because relationships is what gets you to the next level. You cannot think of LinkedIn as a transactional system. Like, what is it going to do for me? You need to build relationships and help others. So here's some stats. So LinkedIn has just under 1 billion users today. The network has probably half of that are active users. Most people actually use the site daily. Personally, I'm on LinkedIn anywhere from 3 or 4 hours a day on average. And a lot of senior level influencers are on LinkedIn. And this is a great platform to also, you could comment against an influencer or a celebrity, and chances are they will see what you got to say. So you have to always be careful what you say on LinkedIn, because it's there. And then, 97% of B2B marketers use LinkedIn as a content distribution channel. A lot of content is shared on LinkedIn, and it's awesome. You can share your blog, you can share what's going on with your company, you can share what's going on with you. And 80% of all leads come from LinkedIn. So we went over why you should be on LinkedIn. Now let's get your profile rocking. 8 great tips. Let's do it. So a picture is worth 1,000 words. I've seen it all on LinkedIn. If you look on the right side, somebody's taking a nap. They may have sunglasses on. It's just insane what people put for LinkedIn profile. They have like a side view, or a beer in their hand. That's absolutely not the perception you want. And you would also want, you want to have mostly what's on the right side. Guys, put a sport coat on. Ladies, get your hair done. Even guys. And, make sure you look presentable because your picture is the first thing people look at. And then there are some profiles that have no picture. That's like having a blank business card. So get a picture. Your headline, that's what goes under your picture. Now, the last thing you want to do is put your job there. You don't want to put your job there. Does your life and your reason on earth revolve around your job title? Absolutely not. You want to have a great headline that describes you, that sells you, that gets people's attention, that allows you to stand out. You're in product marketing, you're an evangelist, you're an expert in cybersecurity, you're an avid connector. Tell people, get their attention. That's what the headline's for. It's just like a headline in the newspaper. Your summary, that goes right under your picture and headline. That's your executive summary. This is like your elevator pitch that describes you. Do not, absolutely do not, your summary should not be about the company you work for unless it's your company. Absolutely not. You're not representing your company. Always remember, LinkedIn is your personal brand. Absolutely your personal brand. So your elevated pitch has to be great. What results you deliver? What's your call to action? And how do people contact you? It's a story about you. Always remember that. Now, next is your experience. Now, this is the part that's kind of looks like a resume, but I always say focus on what you're taking forward. What are your accomplishments? Now, don't use a job description because job descriptions are bland, right? They're very general. Here is where you put what experience allows you to stand out. How do you stand out in the world of all the cybersecurity engineers or sales personnel? What have you done differently? What impact have you had? And that's the important thing. This is where you're kind of selling yourself a little bit. And I always say this is a little trick. Use the word I versus we, especially if you're looking for a hands-on position, especially in technology. Tip 5, get specific and use facts. No, write down, or not write down, but actually add specific accomplishments that you've done. If have you built a company, built a team, have you launched a product? Give a little detail on that and use facts. Don't use general statements like I like people or that. You know, if you've reduced operational expenses, by how much? How long did you do it for? What type of company did you do it for? Get specific and use facts whenever you're expanding on your experience. Highlight your leadership, especially if you're looking for a leadership role. Have you done any volunteer work? Have you led projects? Put it on your LinkedIn profile. Have you hired and fired people? Have you led a cross-functional team, a worldwide team? Have you led a huge worldwide project? Have you presented a roadmap to a board? Have you turned chaos into control? And I love that. That's a great leadership stat. You went into a company that was chaotic and you organized it. How did you do it? You always face diversity. Tell a story about when you faced diversity and how you solved the issue. Highlight your leadership because remember, leadership LinkedIn is a leadership platform. A lot of leaders are on here, and it's great to show what you have done. And I was talking about flaunt yourself. I was just talking about flaunt yourself. Share your interests. You can actually add, there is an interest section. You can, if you're into other things rather than what your main job is, you're into music, post your certifications. Now, personally, I have an inbound and a social media certification from HubSpot. I have my ITIL certification. I put that on my LinkedIn profile. You want to put your certs out there because chances are you're going to get people's attention. If you've had articles that you've published or you have any patents, absolutely put those on your LinkedIn profile. So you see what I'm going is this is your story. If you've seen all the tips so far, it's about telling your story about yourself on your LinkedIn profile. Last but not least, grow your network. I always say join professional groups that where are your target customers? Where are your target companies? Where are the target people that you like to be influenced by? Connect with colleagues and clients. If you go to a networking event, connect with everybody you've met. If you've worked with colleagues, connect with the people that you like, right? Follow people, follow companies that you like. And if let's say that company posts something, like it, like their comment in it, repost it. The whole idea with LinkedIn is to really engage, right? So once you have your profile all ready to go and rocking, is you want to use the profile. LinkedIn's there to engage with others, share your knowledge, and help each other out. And I have a separate presentation all about networking on LinkedIn here on my YouTube channel. All right, so we're coming in for a landing. So if you need help at LinkedIn, by all means, get in touch with me. Here's my contact information. And we have a business networking personal branding toolkit with our company. And then my group, Mass Professional Networking, it's on Facebook and LinkedIn. You can go there, join it. We do monthly events in the greater Boston area. We do some virtual events periodically, but mostly they are on site. And if you need other type of digital marketing and business services, we have it all here with AIMC Business Solutions. And that is it. All right. If you would like to, you can leave some questions and comments here where I post this. And if not, you can always get in touch with me. Have a great day. Take care.